مع بعض اللي هو التذاكر الطبية وأشهرها تذكرة ابن العفيف اللي موجودة عندنا ومعروضة في قاعة 15.
But one of the very interesting sections inside this museum was the one showing the role of women in the Islamic world.
Right now we're present at a very special department inside the Museum of Islamic Arts. Here we're going to talk about the role of women in the Islamic world, and Dr. Ala Mahmoud is going to talk to us in details about this topic. So we thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, you've told me that you're going to talk to us about the role of women in the Islamic era, and I want to start with this place in specific. What's the relation between women and this place here?
Firstly, welcome to you in our Islamic Museum. Secondly, I'd like to say something about Islam give freedom to women to participate in all fields in the society. One of these fields, the art. Women participated in this art, ordered to make some objects. For example, this ball bit.
Which one?
Yeah, this ball bit. The woman who is named after Tatar al-Hijaziyya ordered to make this ball bit to put in her school which now is Atfat al-Qafasid in Street of al-Gamaliyya, and this is school attributed to Mamluk Bahri. And also I'd like to say the woman has a great role. Some professor mentioned some articles and some books. For example, Dr. Ahmed Abdul Razik, who is a great professor, especially in Islamic art, wrote a great book which is named after the woman in Mamluk era. Also, I'd like to say the woman participated in the art to make some objects with her hands. Dr. Amal Al-Imari said that in her book and mentioned about 15 women made her signature on this objects.
They made these things by their hands?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yes.
Here, the woman didn't have a direct role. I mean, she didn't perform anything here. She just ordered this to be performed, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Woman ordered to make this ball bit. Also, woman made with her hands another.
And we have this here inside the Museum of Islamic
Inside,
Art.
yeah, okay.
So let's move together to see that.
Woman made some objects with her hands outside in Al-Fustat excavations.
Okay.
But we have some objects. Woman also ordered to make this.
So let's
inside,
move together.
Yeah, okay.
So, Mr. Ala, we have now moved to another place. I want to know also what's the relation between these things and the role of women in the Islamic era.
Yeah, I mentioned in the previous hall the woman ordered to make an object for example, for a school.
Okay.
But now somebody I think that I'm sure men order to make some objects for women. These are some examples.
So it's like a gift to mean
Yeah,
for the
gift for women.
Okay.
Yeah. So we see some objects like combs and sprinkler of perfumes were made for women. But I like to say combs. Man used this object, and also women use this also. But what's the difference between man and woman? I think that, or I am sure, woman used the comb. We found some inscription gave or said this comb was made for women. Why? Because we found some titles for women, like الستر, like خوان and الخاتون. الخاتون, this is a Turkish word. خوان, this is a Persian word.
So what's the meaning of them? They are only titles for the women? You mean?
Khwand, it means a Persian. It means Persian word. It means like in Arabic, الست أو السيدة.
Okay, the lady.
Yeah, the lady. Yeah. Also, el khatoon. This is Turkish word. It means also the lady. Yeah.
Okay. So if I would like to talk also about these things.
Yeah, and this is some.
Also gifts for the women.
Yeah, gift for women.
And this thing is for the perfume, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they're very nice. So I think here the Museum of Islamic Arts was renovated, I think, in 2003, right?
Yeah.
It was reopened in 2003 after 8 years of renovation.
Yeah.
So these things were renovated as well inside these the other things?
I think that, or I am sure the exhibition it changed before 2011. And there is a man bought a new exhibition to display some to display new objects.
You mean that the whole department is very new?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really nice. We're going to talk about other things as well. So, sir, here I think there are boxes in which we can put things inside it, or what's this?
Yeah, we follow the role of the woman. The role of the woman. Now we see books of the Holy Quran. This is the books of the Holy Quran.
Okay.
The woman who is named after Khwand Baraka. She is mother of Sultan Sha'ban. She lived in period of Al-Mamalik, and this woman ordered to make this box of Holy Quran to put some parts of the Holy Quran in this box. And as I said, this box attributed to Mamluk, and we see some decorations on the cover and the body of the box. We see some geometric designs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And also some elements of architecture. This is
this is pearl, I think.
Yeah.
This is made out of pearl.
Yeah. The artist used here in this box inlay with ivory. This is a style was found in Mamluk and before Mamluk also.
I see these boxes in Khan Khalili.
Yeah.
Like when I go there and I buy because it's really nice.
Yeah.
So all of these are for the Holy Quran. I mean, this also, I think it's different than the other ones.
No, this stand was especially for, it was said that for a candlestick was put on this stand, and then we bought this stand behind the member to light the mosque.
The Museum of Islam.
Okay, ladies first.
I think ladies first, right? Okay. The Museum of Islamic World is one of the greatest in the world, with its exceptional collection of artifacts and objects from all over the Islamic world. But Ahmed, do you know how many artifacts are inside this place here?
Of course I know.
Okay, good work.
80,000 items were presented here in the Museum of Islamic Arts. 2,500 pieces of them were presented for tourists here. The rest is in storage.
Right.
But
good
do you
work.
know that it was closed down in 2003 and reopened in 2010 after renovation works?
Yes, I think so, because of the renovations, and it was closed again in 2011 because of the 25th of January revolution, and now it's open for all visitors.
The Islamic civilization was characterized by the progressive inventions and creations in handwriting, lighting, and architecture. And I had a great chance to know all the details in this interview. So the Islamic Museum of Arts is known for extensive collection of artifacts, and here to talk to us more is Mr. Alaa, who will tell us more about the daily lives, or one part of their daily lives in the Mamluk era. So Mr. Alaa, would you tell us more about these artifacts?
Yeah, Islam. Firstly, I'd like to say Islam and the tradition of the Prophet Muhammad interested in writing and inscription. Sultans and the princes ordered many artists to make some pencil cases to use these pencil cases in writing. And in this period, artists used two kinds of ink, blue and black. And also this pencil cases, the Sultan and the prince used some men to be responsible for these pencil cases.
To manufacture and make new pencil cases.
Yeah. And we see these pencil cases on all materials in Islamic art, like that. This and this is pencil case and also pencil case. This is used as a rank to man, which is named after Dawadar. Dawadar, Persian word, it means a man who is bearing this pencil case. And I like to mention also all men worked in this job, but Ibn Iyas mentioned in his book there is a woman worked in this job, especially in the period of Sultan al-Ghuri.
So women were allowed to work at that time and to do pencil cases.
Yeah, and Ibn Iyas, Ibn Iyas named this woman. He mentioned that this woman is named after Tuhfa. Her name is Tuhfa. Yeah.
So what's the difference between these pencil cases and the one we've seen before?
Yeah, the previous object, this is an object for using, but this symbol giving for a man to work in this job.
So this is more of an accolade for the men who work in this job. It's just like an ID or identification card for the people who work in this profession. But this is
for using. For
this
using.
is for putting the pencils and the ink in it.
Yeah, for writing.
That's the whole difference between both of them.
We have also I can say also we have some decorations. The artist used some decorations on these pencil cases. For example, the Solis inscription, also Kufik inscription, and also used geometric designs, and also this pencil case was made from metal, not from any material. And also the artist used the decoration through inlaid with silver.
So what were the types of writings that were used in the Mamluk era?
The artist used many kinds of writing, many kinds of inscription.
Yeah, the Arabic language and the Arabic writing.
Yeah, the Arabic
a lot
language.
Of writings.
But the Arabic language have many kinds of inscription, have many kinds of letters. Muslim used Kufik inscription, Naskhi inscription, Solis inscription, and also Reka inscription. And these all kind of inscription which were used in Mamluk era.
So one of the major characteristics for the Islamic era, Mr. Ali, and the Fatimid era in particular, is the doors that we used in the mosques and on the in the cities, on the front of the cities. Would you tell us more about the doors here?
Yeah, the artist in Islam, especially in Fatimid period, made some kinds of doors. I mean, the artist or the worker made doors for mosques, also doors for houses, doors for palaces, doors for schools. Now we see some doors like this. It's attributed to Wazir or now Vice President in Fatimid period, who is named after Salih Talai ibn Razak, and this door was used for or making for his mosque here in Fatimid Cairo, and the artist used some decorations, especially geometric designs, and beginnings of a star pattern, which is element, a great element. The Muslim created this element, especially in 6th and 7th century after immigration of Muhammad, peace be upon him. It means 12th and 13th century after the Christ, peace be upon him.
So this is not a door as well?
No, this is mihrab. We have kind of mihrab here in Islamic Museum. The first kind was used in mosques to how to pray. I must to attitude to this this direction by this mihrab. And another.
So it determines the direction of the prayers in Islam.
Determines the direction to the Qibla in Mecca. And another mihrab, which was good, which was used in mausoleum. Mausoleum it means grave. It means tomb. Yeah, this is This is a kind. This is a two kind of mihrab, and the third kind of mihrab. By
This is of stone. This is not wood.
Yeah.
Right.
By occasionally, this is mold, not original, but was made in 1903.
So this is a copy of the original one?
Copy of the original.
The original one
was made in now in Mosque Ibn Tulun, and it was said that in Mustansir Billah, one of the Khalifa in Fatimid period, who ordered to make this stucco mihrab for the Mosque Ibn Tulun.
Indeed, Ahmed, I think that one day is not enough to discover this great museum.
Actually, I had a great time discovering artifacts inside of the museum, and I think that words are not enough describing this magnificent place.
And I think that one has to come by himself and discover it.
This brings us to the end of this episode, so thank you for watching.
Hope you enjoyed our episode and wait for us next time in a different tour with a different story.